Are you tired of feeling like you can't control your bladder? Do you find yourself rushing to the bathroom constantly or leaking when you least expect it? Well, you're not alone. Millions of people worldwide struggle with bladder weakness, but the good news is that there are exercises you can do to help strengthen your bladder and improve your control. I'm Eric, I'm a physiotherapist specializing in men's health, and in this video, I'm going to show you 5 exercises that will help you fix a weak bladder once and for all. So if you're ready to take control of your bladder, let's get into it. All right, exercise number 1 is we need to learn how to breathe deeply and to control our breath. Now, this is probably an exercise some of you might not have considered, but let me tell you, it is so important because we all lead busy, stressful lives. And when we're not focused on relaxation, mindfulness, and meditation, which most of us probably aren't, we tend to hold a lot of stress in our pelvic floor and in our core. And a saying I always like to say is that if we're not exhaling and expelling breath, we're holding it down below. Now, the reason why this is so important to you and the reason why we're gonna go over deep breathing is when you hold a lot of stress and tightness and stiffness in your pelvic floor, it's gonna make your urine issues and your bladder issues so much worse because it is literally pressing down on your bladder, increasing that intra-abdominal pressure, adding to your urgency, so needing to go to the bathroom more frequently, adding to your urine leakage, and a whole slew of other problems. So let's get into it. We are gonna do some deep breathing exercise. What I want you to do, I want you to start off lying flat on your back. So I want you in a position where your knees are bent, so feet flat on the floor, and I want your hands over your stomach. So over those stomach muscles, and I want you to close your eyes. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna focus on taking really big, deep breaths in and then exhaling all the way through our lips. So what I want you to do, I want you to inhale all the way through the nose. So those hands should rise on the stomach, and then you're gonna exhale through your lips. And what I want you to focus on while you're doing this deep breathing, you should start to feel your leg muscles, your pelvic muscles, your tummy muscles, everything should start to relax. How you do this properly is I want you to take about 10 to 15 deep breaths. Now for this video, I'm clearly not gonna take 10 deep breaths, but watch me again. So my feet are flat on the floor, I'm lying on the ground, and I'm gonna take a big inhale in through my nose. Watch as my hands rise, and then exhale. Sinking and just collapsing my body into the floor, feeling everything relax. And again, into the nose, and then out through the mouth. Now, by focusing on deep breathing, what we're doing is we're actually decreasing the intra-abdominal pressure, meaning that now there's not going to be as much force and pressure on our pelvic floors. For most of us, we sit down in our desk and in our chairs all day long, and this sedentary behavior leads to a lot of stress and a lot of tension in our pelvic floor. If we don't do something to release this, well, we can expect that our bladder issues are just gonna get worse and worse and worse. So please do not skip this step. Deep breathing is an exercise that you should be doing every day as part of your routine. All right, next up, we are gonna be doing a Kegel contraction, and I'm gonna teach you exactly how I want it done. Now, a Kegel's contraction, this works to strengthen up your pelvic floor muscles, and if you don't know, your pelvic floor muscles act as a hammock in your pelvis, holding up your bladder, and they contribute to your bladder's normal functioning. So they are a key and critical group of muscles that we really need to get work on. What I want you to do is I want you to pause this section of the video after I teach it and watch it a couple times back, because it is really important that you have the right sequence down so that you learn how to do this contraction properly. If you don't and you end up doing it wrong and clenching certain muscles that I'll go over in a minute, well, you're gonna make your bladder issues worse, and we're not here for that. So pay close attention. This is how I want you to do it. So again, I want you to get back into that same position as deep breathing. So you are lying flat on your back. Now, I want your knees bent up for this again, like I am, feet flat on the floor, and about your feet are around shoulder width apart. Now, ideally, you would have something underneath your head, like a pillow. but I don't have anything with me for this video. So if you're at home, lying on the floor or on a bed, put a pillow underneath your head. Next, what we're going to do is we are going to take our dominant hand. So for me, I am right-handed. So you're going to take your index finger and middle finger, and I want you to place it over your perineum. Now your perineum is the area of skin between your scrotum and your anus. So find that area of skin and then hold it there. Next, you're gonna take your free hand. So for me, it's my left hand, and you're gonna place it flat over your stomach. The reason why you wanna place your hand over your stomach is because we want to feel if our stomach muscles are contracting and clenching. This means that we are not doing it correctly or to the best of our ability. All right, so we got fingers in place over the perineum, gently pressing up into the skin. The reason why we have this hand in place is this is how we're gonna feel that contraction. So you should feel a muscle just bulging out into your fingertips, okay? So get those fingers in place, hand on the stomach. I want you to close your eyes, and we're gonna go back to the deep breathing that we just did previously. So I want you taking a big breath in, into the nose. Good, exhale all the way out. And at the end of the breath, I want you to imagine you're stopping the flow of urine. Stop that flow of urine. So you're squeezing the pelvic floor and then relax. You should feel just a gentle muscle bulge out into these two fingertips and relax. And again, with that hand, we're making sure that we're not clenching our stomach muscles. So again, I'll do a few of these. So big inhale, let that hand rise up to the ceiling, and then exhale through the lips, all the way out. At the end of the breath, stop the flow of urine. You should feel a gentle flicker into those fingers and relax. That is a Kegels contraction. So again, it's just a very small flicker into those two fingers, and then it should release. So that's just an easy example of how, one, you should be doing a Kegels contraction for good bladder functioning. The stronger you can get those pelvic floor muscles, the better control you'll have over your weak bladder. All right, next up, we actually want to loosen a lot of the stiff muscles surrounding our pelvic floor and our pelvis. So those muscles are going to be our hip flexors, our glutes, and our low back. Now, if you weren't aware, the nerves that innervate your bladder and excite it and allow for good, proper, normal functioning, they are actually in our low back, just above our sacrum. Now, as you can imagine, in our day-to-day lives, we spend a lot of time sitting. So sitting in a desk, sitting in a car, you name it. For the most of us, we're pretty sedentary. Why this is a problem is because the more stiffness we have in that low back and in that sacral region, well, this can be a big contributor to having a weak bladder. So I'm gonna show you a really quick stretch that you're gonna add into this routine to get everything loosened up and to add to you hopefully recovering your normal bladder functioning. So again, lie on your back. Bit of a pattern here. A lot of these exercises start like this. And what you're going to do is we are going to do a side-to-side pretzel stretch. So you're gonna put one foot over one knee, and I want you to push that knee away from you, and then we're gonna hold. You should already start to feel a bit of a pull. Actually, I'll do it on this side so you can see better. So push that knee away. As you can see, I'm not very flexible. And you should feel that right in this glute muscle here. Hands are on the ground, and we're gonna rock side to side, keeping our shoulders on the ground, our hips are lifting up. Good, nice and slow, side to side. And we should feel that in the glute muscles and in that lower back region. So I want you to do about 10 rocks on each side, and then you switch, and again, come all the way over, feel a good stretch, and then come back the other way. So big stretch all the way over, and then relax. Now, as your low back and as your glutes start to loosen up, you should really be able to get that foot almost touching the ground, feeling a really good stretch in that low back and in that hip region. Again, this is gonna do wonders for you in helping you to fix your weak bladder. Okay, the final stretch that we're gonna do as part of this 5 exercise series is a Warrior 1 lunge. And what that's gonna help do, it's gonna help us stretch out our hip flexors and our core, which again become really, really tight and stiff after sitting for long periods of time. By loosening them up, it's gonna help support our bladder and help you resolve some of your bladder issues. Let's go. So again, on the mat, I want you to lunge 1 foot out, and then you're gonna have one knee flat on the ground like I have. It doesn't matter which side you start out with, we're gonna do both. So I want your chest up, facing the wall, shoulders are square in front of you, and we are going to lift our arms above head, and you're gonna lunge forward, really feeling that stretch in that hip flexor. And now you're going to look up towards the ceiling, and you're gonna hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. So again, pushing all your weight forward, arch that back, look up towards the ceiling, arms are straight, and you should really feel that through the core and through your hip flexor. And then you're gonna switch sides. So again, knee goes down, foot out in front of you, flat on the ground, arms go up, lunge forward, push that hip into the ground, extend up to the ceiling, feel that stretch for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and then you're gonna repeat that for 5 repetitions on each leg. So 5 on the right, 5 on the left, and you're done. All right, so that was an easy 5 exercise series to help you fix your weak bladder. Let me know how you go in the comment section below, and remember, regardless of your situation, keep going, and I'll see you in the next video.